Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a guide to the flavored milk bottle factory that came out recently on the Mod Hub. So we're going to talk about how to use this facility, how to get it set up, and then at the very end we're going to talk about, is it actually worth running this facility? Are you actually going to make any money off of it? So that's what we're going to do today. So here is the factory here itself. So if we go into the build mode, to be able to build this, you're going to go into production factories. Scroll down to the very end. It's this guy right here, $70,000 to buy. And again, it intakes oats, soy, chocolate, sugar, milk, strawberries, and outputs chocolate milk, strawberry milk, oat milk, and soy milk. So pretty sweet. But yeah, just like that, you can orient it however you'd like to. Taking a look at it here. This is your endpoint right here. This is your endpoint. So you're going to put all your inputs into here in the endpoint here. And then if you wanted to access the facility here, you can right click here, or excuse me, hit R here to be able to come into the menu and take a look at the incoming materials and the outgoing products. We'll take a little bit closer look at that in a second. So again, you're just going to back up here with either a trailer or tanker, depending on what you're putting in here, or put the pallets here. So if we wanted to put just a pallet of sugar here, for just as an example, let's just go to, we get some sugar in here real quick. Sugar cane, there's some sugar right there. So if we have a pallet of sugar right here, now I can't lift it because I don't have super strength on, so let me put that on real quick. But again, all your materials, just bring them up over here, and then just like that, they're going to slowly get intaken into the factory there. So walking around the back side of the factory, there's nothing back here we need to worry about. Just a little generator, a little AC unit there. Coming around this way, nothing here, nothing opens up or anything like that. And then back out around the front, this little checkered area is going to be where your pallets are going to spawn. So if we actually take a look at the production menu itself, let's talk about a few things in here. So again, you can make oat milk, soy milk, chocolate milk, and strawberry milk. So when we have to oat milk, just how productions work in general in the center screen. Status is currently inactive down here at the bottom. If I activate it, it'll say it's running. And now it's going to say materials missing because we don't have all the inputs that it requires. Down here, we have cycles per month. So this one and all of these actually run at 24,000 cycles per month. And they all cost $24 a month in upkeep or production costs. So what this 24,000 cycles per month means is this down here, this recipe, this is one cycle. So this process is going to happen 24,000 times per month. So if you're running 1 day month, it's going to happen every day. If you're running 10-day months, it's going to happen every 10 days. So just to put that in perspective there, depending on what you're running. Now this recipe, how this works, this is going to intake 1 liter of milk, 1 liter of sugar, 1 liter of oats, and give you 1 liter of oat milks. So there you go. That's how that's going to work. We go down here to soy milk, same with 1 liter of sugar and milk, but now we're adding soy to get soy milk. Same with chocolate milk, except we're adding chocolate to get chocolate milk, and same with strawberry milk, except we're adding strawberry to get strawberry milk. So they're all very similar in terms of that. I'm going to go ahead and deactivate that down here. On the right-hand side, this is going to show you all the materials that we have inside of here. Now down here, there's an icon to buy materials. I have a mod installed called Buy Production Inputs. That's the only reason I can do that. That's nothing to do with this mod or the map I'm on or the game itself. So just be aware of that. Now I am going to buy some of these inputs right here just to make sure we have enough that we can actually do some production here, because I want to show off some of the production ability of it. So I'm going to get us some oats in there, some soy in there. This is going to be more than we're going to need, but that's okay. And that should be plenty up there, I believe. Down here, let's talk about these. So these are the outgoing products. So right now they're all set to storing down here at the bottom. Right down here, you can change the output mode to selling or to distributing. Now, if it's on storing, what it's going to do is it's going to take all of these pallets that it's able to create, which I don't know how many liters are in a pallet yet. We're going to take a look at that in a second. If it's in storing, as soon as there's enough to create a pallet, it's going to spawn it right here. If there's no room for pallets, it's going to keep it inside in the storage until this is full, and then it's going to stop producing this material. Now, if we have it set to selling, it's going to automatically and periodically sell this. However, you are going to take about a 30 to 40% hit on what you're selling, so I don't recommend doing this unless you really absolutely have to. Then finally, we have distributing. Distributing is designed to distribute it to another production facility. If you have another production facility that accepted any of these products, it would then ship them automatically over to there without a fee, which is really nice. There's nothing that I'm aware of that takes any of these products, so we're not going to worry about that. We're going to put it to storing just like the rest of these, and now we're going to activate all of these, and we're going to fast forward a little bit of time so you can see what the pallets of these guys look like. So we go ahead and fast forward. It shouldn't take too long for a pallet to spawn out here for any of these guys just because of their production rate. The production rate is actually quite quick. They're all going to make 24,000 liters a day, or yeah, a day essentially. So yeah, we can see they're all getting pretty close to 1,000 liters. I'm sure it's probably going to be a 1,000-liter pallet, and there we go. Just like that. We slow her back down. We have ourselves, which these look great actually, these pallets here. But we have a pallet of chocolate milk. We have a pallet of soy milk, we have a pallet of strawberry milk, and we have a pallet of oat milk, which is great. Now, they each weigh 1.1 tons, so you're going to need to use a forklift or super strength to move them. They will likely work just fine if you use the liftable pallets mod, which is linked down below in the description by Yas Modding, to be able to move them around. But now the final question is it actually worth doing this? So I'm going to put a chart up on your screen here. So this is going to show off a few things here. So one thing, I am using the Steam price sheet for pricing that is taken from the XML, and there's a link down below in the description to that if you want to take a look at it. And we're looking at everything in economic difficulty normal. So this chart here is looking at the oat milk, soy milk, chocolate, and strawberry milk, and looking at their input costs and their output costs here. Now, this doesn't include the production cost of $24 a day if you're looking at that, or $24 a month, I guess I should say. So it's not including that, so I want to note that as well. Now, how this is working, the input, how I calculated that is I'm looking at how much each cycle, this is by cycle, how much each cycle costs to input it. And what I mean by that is if you took those ingredients, instead of putting them into this factory and you sold them separately, that's how much you get. That's how I get the input cost. So that's if you sold it separately. Because what we want to see, is it actually worth putting it into this factory, or should you just sell the stuff separately? The output cost is how much you're making when you sell at a decent price, or the best price for the year, the product that you're making. And then the profit per cycle is how much you're making per cycle. So down below you can see prices used. I have the price I use for sugar, milk, strawberries, chocolate, soy, and oats. You can plug in different prices if you think that these are incorrect for you, and change it up a little bit. And then for oats, soy, chocolate, and strawberry milk, I have the prices I used for those down there. And next to them in parentheses, I have how I got those prices. So let's look at the profit per cycle. So oat milk is doing decent. It's making you 96 cents per cycle. Not bad. That's not a huge return, but it's not bad. Soy milk, a little bit less of a return there. It's only making you 56 cents per cycle. And then chocolate milk, you're losing a whopping $1.58 per cycle. So I do not recommend using this to make chocolate milk unless you need chocolate milk for some sort of roleplay aspect of a game or something like that. But you're going to lose money on your chocolate milk. Strawberry milk does the best at making you $1.38 in profit per cycle. And if we go down to the very bottom, we have the profit per month here. So oat milk is going to make you $23,040 per month in profit if you keep the factory running at full capacity. And soy milk is at $13,440 per month. Chocolate milk is going to lose you $37,000 per month, and then strawberry milk is the best again at $33,000 income per month. So this is a great factor, I think, to do strawberry milk, and oat milk's not honestly that bad either. Soy milk, a little bit pushing it, may not be worth your time to do all that, especially since you have to move pallets around, but just something to consider there. But regardless of that, guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.